Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of June 21st, 2021. I'm Nicole Erdix, and I'm here with Terry Morrow.
Hello.
And Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
Every week we chat about the things parents are talking about, complaining about, and obsessing about right now. This week we're complaining about critters and obsessing about when and how to meet a kid's partner's parents. That's a good one. We're also taking a couple of breaks for an entertainment discussion and a recommendation roundup. Today, we are talking about a trend, maybe, in kids' birthday parties. So this comes from an article that I saw. It was in the Wall Street Journal, and it is called Tent Sleepovers, the extravagant party kids are craving in 2021.
Are they though?
Are they though? Exactly. So
Moms who apparently need to keep up an Instagram quota are craving right now.
Yes. Gone are the days when you take your sleeping bag to your friend's house and sleep on their bedroom floor. These are Slumber Party. It's a slumber party event, and there's companies that rent out the paraphernalia that's required for this event. They come and set it up, and it consists of these little mini tents. And in these little mini tents is a bed and some pillows. And I'm looking at this picture now as an example. Each child has their own bath towel and their own bathrobe thrown in. So
are there bathrooms in these tents?
One would think.
There's a shower?
Oh, and they each have a name plaque on their tent and the tent has little fairy lights. And apparently this is what kids are craving. I guess the reason is that the kids were isolated from their friends for, all of, this past year or whatever. And now the rationale is that parents feel like, kids deserve these extravagances and they want to indulge their kids.
Now, wait a minute. How many sleep in each tent?
One.
So the way we're going to bring our children together is to put them each in individual tents in the backyard?
No, this is in the house.
In the house.
The house.
But they have individual tents.
Right. In the house. Okay, so they're not like a tent, like a camping tent per se.
Yet
it would be like a little
bathrobe and a bath towel.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a little, like when you hang a mosquito net over your bed.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of that idea.
Okay.
Except it's freestanding, and then the mattress is kind of half in the tent and half out. You really have to look at the article because it clearly depicts. And then, of course, the head is in the tent and they have their pillow and whatnot. So, yes, very extravagant.
So I guess they can talk to each other, but they can't really see each other.
That's...
Doesn't sound fun.
All right. I give it 15 minutes before those are starting to come down. And Mom will poke her head in saying, "Oh, children, your tents have fallen down. Here, let me fix them." And the kids will leave here immediately.
I mean, exactly.
Isn't the whole point of being with your friends and rolling around and like being able to watch when somebody falls asleep so that you can put their hand in water and make them pee in their sleeping bag? There's ways to do things here.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this snores and who looks stupid when they're sleeping, and you don't want tents.
I'm looking at this one online, and it looks like it's designed for the male gender.
Okay.
And could you imagine a bunch of 6-year-old boys, 7-year-old boys? I mean, this thing would come ripping down in seconds.
Absolutely.
And also, that's too young for a sleepover.
Yes.
Yeah.
6, I think.
The only way I could see this working and being of interest to girls would be if they were 2-person tents, and then you got to pick who is in your tent with you. And if your mother forgot to invite an even number of people, one poor girl named Terry is in a tent all by herself. Not that I have any scars from my childhood. No, but that's the way it would work.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Because I would say, well, I can go with my two friends. We can all cram into one tent, right? And they would go, no, two only. So,
yeah, and then the other girl named Nicole would be like, I am not sleeping in this. I want my own bed. I'm going home.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sleepovers to me anyway are just a bit of a mystery, but apparently the bill for a sleepover can reach over $10,000.
What? A tent sleepover?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Let me give it to you for $5. You get sleeping bags on the living room floor. Maybe you get a big bag of Lay's potato chips or some popcorn, and you're expected to amuse yourself.
But get this. There's one company on Etsy has sold 8,000 tents in the last 2 years, with 3,000 just in the past few months. So, I don't know. It's hitting the big time.
So basically, we're in the wrong business, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Let's get our kids working. Sewing, make tents.
At least all agree that it's not the kids who want these. It's the moms thinking this is a cool idea. Right?
They want it for TikTok.
Right?
Instagram.
Yeah. I could think of so many better, funner ways to spend that money.
Yeah, I mean, you could take everyone to, like, Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could sleep over somewhere there probably for that. You could.
You know what? And I bet the child would make better friends if they went to Disneyland. They would like have friends for life because they got taken to Disneyland.
You wouldn't be like, please come over to my house for a sleepover, but you may not sleep where I can see. You must sleep in a tent. I don't wish to see your face. Or your feet, which one or the other.
Yeah, only your feet.
Yeah.
Don't think you can just like lay down near me. Get in your tent, friend.
Well, and I also hope that in addition to setup, they also come and clean this all up, right? I mean, if you're paying $10,000, they better come and put everything away, restore your living room or whatever to its former state, you know, pick up all the popcorn off the floor, all that stuff, right?
I hope you don't have to pay extra if there's like Cheetos stains on the sides of the tent. So those won't come out.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Because, I mean, the whole point of having a party like away from home is so that you don't have to deal with any of that, right?
Right.
So if you're going to have it at your house, I think it should come with cleaning services.
I would think.
For that price, which is astonishing.
And also entertainment and food and
right. I mean, this is just like the decorations. What are the kids going to expect for food and entertainment if they've transformed your entire family room into a, you know, Instagram-worthy campground?
Goodness.
Right. And then the thing is that it has to stay that way until the mom can get the perfect photo.
Yeah.
So it's just a huge non-practical thing all the way. I don't know. Maybe our listeners can convince us that it's worth it.
No.
But I don't think this is getting the stamp of our approval.
This sounds like the kind of thing where you buy your child the fantastically expensive and complex toy and the kid wants to play in the box. I bet this tent comes in a big sack and everybody's going to be playing with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's, I don't know. Anyway.
Well, thank you for having your finger on the pulse of all that is trendy and ridiculous for us, Nicole.
Thank you. You're welcome.
You may bring us these things and we may mock them.
My pleasure.
Please, listeners, you must put your kids in a tent for a party. I'm pretty sure you can go down to the nearest sporting goods store and save yourself a ton of dough.
Just get a sheet.
For a family camping trip later. But if you are doing 2 to a tent, I beg you, I plead with you, even number of kids.
Very important.
It's awkward enough when two get left off at the end and have to be together whether they want to or not. But don't leave some poor kid in a tent alone. This has been
that's just so sad.
A public service announcement. The Parenting Roundabout podcast. Okay, and that will be it for today's round one, so I can go somewhere and weep over my lost childhood. Tune in tomorrow for our entertainment-themed round two, and later in the week to find out what we're complaining about, obsessing about, and recommending right now. We're always interested in what you have to say, so drop us a comment on our website, our Facebook page, or Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.